WFH or LFH, whether you're working from home or leisuring from home, one thing that's very important to you is posture. Now, the government's taken away a lot of things from us, but one thing they haven't and they can't take away is gravity. So it's going to be continually acting down on us. And we know that every inch you bring out your chin forwards triples the weight of your head, and an average adult head is 5 kilos. So that's 15 kilos for every inch going forwards on average. Most people's posture is at least an inch or two forwards, which is up to 30 kilos of extra load on the body. And I don't want anyone coming out of COVID-19 looking or feeling like Quasimodo. Now, there's 3 things with posture that you want to be focusing on. 1's your position. 2, whether you stand or sit or both. And 3, breaks and movement. First one, positions. Positions you want to do is, if you have a home workstation, have your screen at eye level right in front of you, whether or not you've already got a stand-up desk adapter to be able to bring it up to that position if you're sitting, or you can put some books and safely stack the iPad or the computer on top of the books to look at you. Screen at eye level, your arms need to be at 90 degrees to the upper arm so your flexors and extensors in your wrists don't get too tired or fatigued or tense. Making sure that your keyboard and your iPad or screen is close enough, not too close, but definitely not too far away, because that will encourage you to go forwards. Your back should be straight and your feet should be on the ground. If you're sitting at a kitchen stool, for example, where your feet are up underneath the stool and you're hunched over the kitchen table and an iPad, unfortunately, it may be close to the fridge, but it's not going to be good for you. Second of all, standing and sitting. Now, sitting we know isn't good for us. Standing's not perfect either. So the best thing to do is diversify. We know that some of the best CEOs in the world work their best performance in about 90 minutes. So within a 90-minute time frame that I would ideally recommend in your work structures before you take a break, I would choose one 90-minute section to sit, one and the next 90-minute section to stand, and diversify between it so that your posture and your body and your skeletal system has a chance to move, breathe, and have gravity act down on it in a different way. Okay, now different ways you can do that. Sitting, obviously using the same positions. When you're standing, the same rules apply. Screen must be at eye level, arms at 90 degrees again. So whether or not you're using a box, books, or a stand-up desk adapter, which you can get some really cheap home alternatives of doing this on Amazon without having to buy a whole stand-up desk and order it too. They're really good options to be able to achieve that. The last one, breaks and movement. Now, as I said, if you take a 90-minute section window to work in, after that you want to take a minimum of 10 minutes break where you move around, walk, have at least 1 glass of freshly filtered water, and do at least 1 exercise if you can. If you need some inspiration for that, head over to our YouTube channel, Human Health Center, and look at the video of Matt and Lauren doing either the cat camel or the McGill's Big 3. These are really good spinal exercises to alleviate tension and activate little muscles inside our spine that stabilize, protect, and maintain integrity in our structure. And that will be looking after your posture.